I am legend, I am proof, I am fact. Without catching the body, you're moving the pack. One of the realest niggas and illest MCs. I am legend, and legend is me. Yeah, I am legend, I am proof, I am fact. Without catching the body, you're moving the pack. One of the realest niggas and illest MCs. I am legend, and legend is me. Critics say rap lines are what young minds get corrupted.
So when religious texts or philosophers or anyone that is spiritual, not religion, but spiritual, any spiritual text, document, whatever, when it speaks of submitting, right, to the universal flow or submitting to God, it's not submission in the form as you're lessening yourself or you're weakening yourself. It's submitting to your contract. It's submitting to your partnership. And what that is before we came here, a majority of us, we were souls. We were beings before we came here. And we don't have any recollection of it. We don't have any memory of it, right? But, and this all came about because just through contemplation. But if we are co-creators, then that means that we have a partnership or a contract with the universal source. A contract that we must have signed before we came into creation to earth. And that contract consists of the lessons that we decided to learn. Now, everybody's contracts has these same things in common. They all have the universal principles written on them, like, hey, yo, this is a reminder, universal principles, everybody's got to abide by them, just, it's the fillers, don't worry about it. And universal principles, and also free will and unconditional love. Those things are in everybody's contracts. Everybody's, no matter who you are, that you have to abide by the universal principles because they're natural laws. They cannot be broken, right? That you have free will so you can do whatever the fuck you choose. Oh, and that you have unconditional love. And what that unconditional love is source or God saying, you have my support in whatever you choose to do because I gave you free will. You have my support in whatever you choose to do. As long as it's what you truly want to do. And you say, and here is the tool that is going to tell you what you truly want to do, that is going to let you know what you truly want to do by how it vibrates. Your heart, the strongest muscle. That's why emotion is so strong. The heart is the strongest muscle in the body. So the contract, you sign these contracts saying, I want to learn about this on earth. I want to live. And that's after those things we have in common. That's where everybody contracts differ. Everybody contracts differ because we all want to learn different things. We're all here to learn different things and have different experiences. So what you're submitting to is your contract. Now, it's painful for us here on earth because we have no recollection of signing this contract. We have no recollection of the things embodied on this contract. And while we are here, we are to figure them out. And the reason that I believe it's like that we have no recollection, because it's like, are you going to get true value from going through a tribulation you're going to pass? Right? So it's like, I signed up for this. This is something I wanted to learn, okay. I know eventually, as a soul, I'll get through this, da-da-da-da. And yeah, but you don't get the true value from something. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the true value of it unless you experience it in its entirety. And as brand new, as you're learning, I mean, you learn more and more the more you learn about it. But yeah. So the contract what you're submitting to is you're submitting to the partnership. Once again, you're not submitting to God like, oh, I'm your slave, I'm your servant. And servant can mean many other things too. But just to take those authoritative words out of there. And that's why I came up with all of this. This is not I came up with all of it. This is why I was led to the solution, to the answer, to this conclusion that I was led to, is because I was doing so much thinking about submit. And I used to have a problem with authority, and even now I try not to use too many authoritative words when speaking to people because I know how it can make, you need to, you better, you gotta, like, I don't like hearing that. So I can only imagine other people don't either. So, and I know submit has many different contextual meanings and all of that, but it's still a word for me. It was my only preference. You may not have a problem with it. It may be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? It was cool for you, it was cool for you. But yo, so that's what it is. So I just realized it wasn't submitting. What am I submitting to? I'm submitting to a partnership. And that partnership says that I have free will and I have unconditional and unlimited support as long as I follow what I truly want to do. And what I truly want to do is going to be told to me or be indicated to me by my heart and my intuition. And I have to use my mind to decipher how I move forward, to discern how I'm going to move forward. So when you submit, you're submitting to a contract you signed. And it's painful, but understand that the only reason it's painful is because you're going against your lie detector. You're trying to be your lie detector. This is the universal, infallible lie detector is your heart. So you're going against what you truly want. You think you want something. And how do you know what you truly want? You sit down, you take the time to ask yourself, to query yourself, to seek yourself, to know yourself. It all comes to you. You take the time to know yourself, your desires, your true desires, the ones that'll fulfill you, will come to you and make you happy, make you elated, baby. All right, that was fresh off the press because I'm fresh out the shower. I gotta go though. One love, peace, all that.
I am legend, I am proof, I am fact. Without catching the body, you're moving the pack. One of the realest niggas and illest MCs. I am legend, and legend is me. Yeah, I am legend, I am proof, I am fact. Without catching the body, you're moving the pack. One of the realest niggas and illest MCs. I am legend, and legend is me.